It's the game of the week in 4A Whitfield girls basketball, and certainly an intense rivalry dating back decades. The Oakland Catholic Eagles travel to Cranberry Township to face off against the North Catholic Trojanettes. The Trojanettes seek revenge over this familiar foe who put them away by more than 20 points in their last meeting in early December. The Trojanettes are undefeated at Barth and Graham Court, but Oakland holds the stronger overall record by one game at 10-2 over North Catholic's 9-3. Good evening, my name is Jack Davison alongside Callie Martis, bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup in what has been a heated rivalry for years.
Yes, it has, Jack, for sure, and this is a big game. As we take a look at Class 4A Section 1, Oakland Catholic still undefeated in conference, 6-0, North Catholic just below them at 5-1. Overall, Oakland Catholic 10-2, North Catholic 9-3, so this is a huge game tonight between both teams, as all these matchups usually are. And you talked about last meeting in December, North Catholic being put out by 20 points. I would like to point out it was kind of a rather low-scoring game. They lost 43-21, so not a ton of offense that game.
Yeah, very unfamiliar for both teams. Oakland Catholic averaging 54 points on the year, North Catholic 50. It's definitely a low, especially for North Catholic. But Oakland also down 14 from their usual score.
Yeah, for sure, Jack, and I think if you're the Trojanettes tonight, you're looking out for Josie Fontana on Oakland Catholic. She's been averaging 15.5 points per game. She's got 170 total on the season so far, so I think she's going to be a huge factor tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be a huge matchup between Josie Fontana and Lauren Wrights or Sam Weir, whoever goes up against her. And we're off. Oakland Catholic wins the tip. Z Troxler-Scott dribbles to the corner. Over Fontana. She's trapped by Wrights. That's a steal from Wayner. Maggie Tater brings it up. Now Wayner surveying options. Screen from Weir. Oakland Catholic being very diligent. But there's an and one. Count it for Sam Weir. Just as I was saying, the defense is being diligent. They commit a foul, but that was just a great take from Weir, I think. Penetrating the defense. And Weir, her foul shot goes off the rim. Good half-court defense from the Trojanettes. That's a jump ball going North Catholic's way. Trojanettes defense all over the place to start the game. 2 turnovers on the first 2 possessions for the Eagles.
Yeah, Jack, 2 great back-to-back defensive plays from the Trojanettes, both from Brady Wayner.
Yeah, they know this is an important game. Eagles got the best of them early on in December. Trojanettes aren't going to let that happen on their own court, but that's a steal for the Eagles. Troxler-Scott to Day. Day backing down Weir to the hoop. Turn around. No good. Tater bringing it up. Wayner. Nice mid-range. She makes it look effortless. Fontana. Mid-range, that's good. Small press from the Eagles. And that's a foul on Fontana. Rights to Wayner. Wayner drives. And that's no good. Looked like she might have got hit in the head on that play. Nice dish from Lucy La Mendola today. It's a tie game, 4-4. O'Shea in the corner to Wrights. Blocked by Maddie Poland, and that's blocked by Fontana.
Yeah, Jack, Trojanets have to be careful. Those are two huge blocks back to back there for Oakland.
Wayner no good on the three. Both teams not trying to give each other easy open looks. Fontana from deep is no good. Easy rebound for the Trojanettes. Tater brings it up. We're in the corner, down to Wrights. She takes the shot. Had O'Shea open in the corner, chose for the turnaround. That was no good. La Mendola off to Fontana. And that's a travel from Z Troxel Scott. Eagles set up about looks like a 1-2-2 press. Weir from three, no good, short. Wrights gets the rebound over to O'Shea. Wayner, the true playmaker on this team. Wrights dishes to her. She takes a deep three. All glass on that one. And that's a bad foul called on Maggie Tater. 85 feet from the hoop. Still 4-4 early on in this Eagles-Trojanettes matchup. That one sails out of bounds. Pass from La Mendola. Thought she had Fontana down low. And now sophomore Kate Vislovsky comes in. She's been out for an extended amount of time. This is her first game back. She's very eager to get back on the court to help the Trojanettes. Wrights to Weir. That's an air ball. Did a good job of breaking the press. Couldn't convert. Day with a dribble drive. No one picked her up, and that's an easy score. A little bit of well, that one's stolen by Day. Miscommunication from the Trojanettes leads to a turnover on their own side of the court. Now the Eagles fumble around with the ball. Fontana is short. Wayner was pushed out of bounds on that play. And so that's the third foul on the Eagles so far in this early contest.
Yeah, a couple of close calls there for the Trojanettes with the turnover in their own end of the court, but able to avoid any troubles on that one.
Vislovsky not looking. Ends up corralling the ball. Wrights to the rim. Left-handed layup. Ties it back up at 6. Fontana down to Z Troxel Scott, and she's fouled by, can't tell if that was Tater or Vislovsky. If that's Tater, then that's her second. And that is on Maggie Tater, too, so she'll likely be coming out. Yep, Weir will sub in for her. Troxel Scott puts the first in. And she sinks the second. Weir tries to get it to Rice. That Oakland Catholic midcourt pressure is good. Wright steals it off her. May have been a travel, but no call. That was almost a push in the back. But now Fontana will have an easy lay-in. Odd series of events for the Trojanettes. Wayner unguarded takes the three. It's good! Brady Wayner with 5 points. That one's off the back iron from Poland. What, is there grease on the ball today, Callie? Seems like nobody can get a clean grab on it.
I mean, how many times have we seen that now? At least 4?
Especially on like the close
4?
handoffs. Like no one seemed to have been able to get a clean catch on the ball. But it might be, as we said last week, for the Trojanettes against Knock. Started out a little bit slow. Could be those first quarter jibbers, a little nervous. Wayner takes it up. Now to O'Shea. Harmony Jones. Long two. No good. And Vislavsky pushed. Number 12, Brooklyn Rosier in the back. Fontana guarded by Jones. Got a bit of a height advantage on her. She takes it to the baseline. Jones with good defense, giving her everything she can handle. And a foul. Is that a foul called on Jones?
I believe so.
Crowd got rallied up. Jones may have gotten a little too close.
I mean, despite the foul, Jack, what a great effort by Jones.
Absolutely. Jones almost steals it. Long two from Fontana. It's no good, but it was blocked. Poland will inbound with 49 seconds to go in the first quarter. Fontana blocked again by Jones. 2 blocks, 2 plays. Wayner taking her time on La Mendola. That's hit out of bounds by the defender. And now Wrights subs in for Jones. Wrights down low, working on Fontana. She tries to go up with it, but can't get anything. Fontana all over that one. And Wayner with the steal over to O'Shea. That's too high for Wrights. 8 to go. Day trying to get a good shot. She drives, looks for a foul. Nothing called. 1.2 remaining on the clock. It'll be Oakland ball out of bounds. Into Fontana. Off the backboard. So we end this first quarter of play. 10 Oakland Eagles, 9 North Catholic Trojanettes. It's been a messy game so far, Callie, to say the least.
It has, Jack, but defense on both sides, it almost seems like, it's been messy because I feel like there's no breathing room on the court right now. Both teams are really going back and forth here. And I think whoever cracks first is going to be the one to lose this game.
Yeah, it will certainly cost them. Cannot let the other team go on a scoring run because that could very well be the difference in this game.
Yeah, but I mean, it has been tight, very low scoring.
Yep.
Lot of mistakes from both teams, but like you mentioned earlier, just kind of getting that first quarter under your belt, get used to the flow of the game. And
yeah, as well as 5 fouls already for both teams. That average were to keep up, that'd be 20 for both, which is definitely a high number. Got to watch foul trouble for both teams. Maggie Tater with 2 fouls already. It'll be Eagles ball coming out of the break. La Mendola brings it up, guarded by Wayner. Roxier dishes, thought there might have been a travel on that. Day misfires. La Mendola rebound, back to Day, and one! Great find from La Mendola. Foul on Weir, that's her first. Day off the front rim. And Weir is pushed by Brooklyn Rozier under the hoop trying to get the rebound. And just like that, in 21 seconds, there's 2 fouls already.
This is a pretty physical game,
Oh,
Jack.
yeah. Both teams giving their best efforts, leaving everything out on the court. This intense rivalry. Rozier drives on Wayner, and all air on that one. Rice is up court. She's got an easy lay, but misses it front rim. Huge missed opportunity for the North Catholic Trojanettes. Down to Rozier, and she misses a layup. Talk about first quarter jitters. How about first half jitters? And Tater's pass is swiped away by Day. Rozier guarded by Tater with 2 fouls. 3, nothing but net. Maddie Poulin. It's a 6-point lead for the Eagles. Wrights can't corral that pass. Everyone on the ground, that'll be North Catholic ball on the tie-up. And it just doesn't seem like the Trojanettes can get a clean offensive look. Every time they go down the court, it's a bad pass or someone can't catch.
And they can. I think Oakland Catholic's playing a huge factor in that, Jack. They're not letting anything go past them right now.
As soon as the Trojanettes try to get the ball, immediately they turn around and there's an Eagle. Wrights tries to get it to Weir. I think that's safe to say that's at least Day's 3rd steal of this game. She drives in. Foul called on the Eagles. Not sure what the call on that one was. But nonetheless, it is Trojanette ball. Day. She's a menace on the defensive side of the court. Foul on O'Shea as La Mendola takes it to the rim. Day has been unrelentless. That one is no good for Lucy Lamandola. And that one's short. Another big thing that could come into play in this rivalry is, of course, free throws. Weir misses the three. Rozier to Lamandola. Fontana guarded by Wrights. She drives. Right hand, all glass. Kozlowski down low. That's a travel on Weir. One too many steps. Timeout, Trojanettes. Very smart call from Molly Rotman, head coach. Trojanettes continuously seeming to be flustered in this game. Can't really get started on either side.
No, as soon as these Trojans get possession, it immediately goes the other way. And as you mentioned, Jack, Savannah Day has been just unbelievable on defense. Multiple steals in this game already, which I think has been a huge factor for the Eagles. But the Trojanettes really just need to find a way to start connecting their passes at least.
At this
point, in this one.
If the Eagles are playing man defense, I'd take the person Day is guarding and just put him in the corner. Don't let her get anywhere near that ball. After the travel, it's Eagles ball. Jones subs into the game for the Trojanettes. Rozier, Savannah Day is short on the three-point attempt. Day almost gets a steal. Wright's wide open from the foul line. It's good. First points of the second quarter for the Trojanettes. Day trying to get to Rozier. Wrights knocks it out of bounds as Rozier is trying to get it to Fontana in the corner. All the way out to Fontana. She backs her way in. Out for the three. Nothing. Jones to Wayner. She slows it up a little bit. Weir working on Rozier. Who else? Savannah Day knocks that one out of bounds. Intended for Kate Kozlowski. And Tater subs in for Weir. This game going similarly to the way it was in December. Low scoring, 15-11. Eagles lead that last game. Eagles took home 43-21. Wrights for the three. No good. And Poland tries to get it to a teammate, but ends up stepping out of bounds with the ball. It'll be Trojanettes out of bounds. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Yeah, that was an interesting play from the Trojanettes. Not sure why Wrights did not just dribble and take that out from the corner.
Yeah, I don't know if that was miscommunication. She thought Tater was going to come out.
Yeah, Trojanettes got to talk more on the court. Fontana drives, and she passes it to nobody. Trojanettes have won 7 straight and have scored no less than 52 points in their last 7 games. Down that stretch. Wayner, no good. Jones with the rebound in. Nice lay from Jones. Trojanettes slowly creeping back into this game. Now only a 2-point lead for the Eagles. Backdoor pass. Oh, what a move. Z. Troxler Scott. Wrights. Tater for 3. Off the mark. Wisłowski fighting for the rebound. That's a jump ball. But it'll go the Oakland way. Very unfamiliar territory for the Trojanettes, especially as of late. Especially in their last 3 games, they've averaged 62 points per game and only 12 points against. Oakland already has 17, so they're already outdoing the Trojanettes defense. But that's to be expected with a good team. Savannah Day there in the paint, extends it to that 6-point lead again. Trojanettes getting smarter with their ball fakes. Tater with a couple dribbles. Fighting for the ball again. Travel on the Eagles as Pullen went for that loose ball. Wayner trying to get people to move. Wayner over to Jones. Rice is open for 3. Off the iron. Once again, Wisłowski fighting for that loose ball. Should mention that in this earlier battle at Oakland Catholic, the Trojanettes were without Lauren Wrights and Kate Wisłowski. So 2 huge additions for them in this game, which could be what's keeping it close so far. Wisłowski trying to get it to Wayner. Goes out of bounds on the steal attempt from Troxler Scott. Wrights. Weir, Wayner, 2 feet behind the 3-point line. She leads the team with 8 points.
It's a big-time basket from Wayner as we near halftime.
Huge with 1:20 to go. Trojanettes needed that to stay close in this game. Fontana backs down. Lauren Wrights makes it look easy. She's got 6. Weir to Wrights. Tries to get it to Jones, and that's tipped away by La Mandola. Oakland making everything difficult, every single second on offense. .40 seconds to go. Trojanettes in no rush. Wayner jump stop, mid-range. Nothing but net. Wet as water. She's in double digits. Day drives on Jones, and there's a foul called. 12.9 left on the clock. Savannah Day trying to make it a 2-score lead. And that one rolls off. and out. O'Shea comes in for Wisłowski. Day unable to sink her foul shots.
In games this tight, you need to be making your foul shots.
5 seconds to go. Wayner unable to get a clean look. And we're going to go into the half 21-18. What was definitely an intense and messy first half from the Eagles and Trojanettes.
Yeah, Jack, I agree with that. And just watching that first half, it seems like the Eagles are always one step ahead of the Trojanettes. So if I'm the Trojanettes going into halftime, I think they kind of need to speed up their game a little bit. If they want to get something past the Eagles, do something that they're not expecting. Because right now, with how many steals they've had, with how many blocks they've had, it just looks like they're always one step ahead. And I think that'll really help the Trojanettes if they speed things up. Starting to really make the Eagles move around on the court will help them big time here in the second half.
Yeah, Eagles reading the Trojanettes like a book. They'll have to change something up at half. Have to get a good talk from Coach Molly Rotman. Well, we'll take a quick break. Grab your popcorn, grab a snack. We'll be back in about 9 minutes to see the second half action of Trojanettes, Eagles. Eagles lead by 3. Hello and welcome back to this big matchup between the Eagles and Trojanettes. Eagles lead by 3 at halftime. What's been a very valiant and ardent effort from both teams. Eagles playing lockdown defense. Trojanettes unable to get many clean looks at the rim. This is just a big game for both teams, Callie. Trojanettes 5-1 in the section. Eagles 6-0.
It is, and this definitely proves a lot tonight for sure, with both teams sitting in the top 2 in Section 1 of 4A for sure. So definitely a big game, not only for the standings, but just to be the top team in that division as well. Trojanettes definitely looking up to clean up their game, though. From the first half, the Eagles gave them a lot of trouble, couldn't really generate anything on offense, so we'll see if that changes here.
Yeah, this is essentially the last matchup between these two teams atop of the section this year, unless they see each other in playoffs. But if the Eagles win this, they essentially win the section, assuming they don't have any bad losses down the stretch. That one goes out of bounds off of North Catholic. Day, who had a very impressive first half, inbounds to Troxler Scott, no good. O'Shea to Wayner. Wayner tries to get it down to Wrights, looking for a foul. She's not getting any calls from the Zebras. And that is a foul on the opposite end against Sam Weir. That's her second. And that first 38 seconds is kind of a whole encompassment of the first half, Callie. Trojanettes have a turnover on the offensive side, leading to an Oakland fast break. Troxler Scott drains both. 5-point lead. Weir over to Tater. Tater drives in, dishes out to O'Shea, back to Tater. Nothing but net. Two-point game. Steal, Trojanettes. Weir guarded heavily by Day. Pass to Tater's no good. Fast break, Oakland Catholic, it's good.
It's another showing of miscommunication by the Trojanettes. Miss pass there to Tater.
Wayner short. Yeah, the Eagles known to play their games close even when they lose. Their 2 losses have come with a combined total of only 11 points. That one's off the mark for the Eagles. O'Shea with a rebound over the Tater, who will bring it up. O'Shea to Weir. That was a dangerous pass with Day there. Weir from the ground gets it to Wayner. She steps back 3, rims out. LaMendola out to Poland. Wide open is Troxler Scott. Nice Euro step, but unable to finish. Out of bounds off her hand. Wayner brings it up. Weir tries to get it to Lauren Wrights. I saw that one coming from a mile away. Josie Fontana finishes. Weir, messy pass. They're lucky that was a half-court violation. Otherwise, Troxler Scott with an easy trip to the basket. Weir will come out after that turnover. Day at the top of the three-point line. She drives in, maneuvering around defenders. She's shifty, having the game of her life.
I mean, Day, once she got in the paint there, she was wide open.
Trojanette just seems so discombobulated in this game. That was definitely, that looked to be a foul against Fontana. She's in disbelief. Thought it was all ball. I think it was the way that she swung her arm down, made it look more like a violation rather than block. Wrights unable to get it to go. Definitely tell that she is frustrated. And rightfully so. Gets the second one to go. One from Wrights on the foul shots. It's a 7-point game. Fontana drives baseline and goes out. Day. Bang! Timeout. Trojanettes. Savannah Day cannot be stopped.
Yeah, I mean, she's just been a threat tonight to the Trojanettes. Just running through the defense. She's been great on both sides of the court this game, and it's been really tough for the Trojanettes to contain her. Now down by 10. But there's still time left, Jack. There's still time left in this one, and Trojanettes are not out of it yet.
12 minutes to go in the second half. But Savannah Day has truly been an elemental force, a game changer out there for the Eagles. Looks like the Trojanettes may have drew something up during that timeout. Jones drives in, stops on a dime. Her shot is off the back of the rim, but lucky enough for the Trojanettes, still their ball as Fontana hit it out of bounds. Jones called for a travel, moved her pivot foot. Another turnover, missed opportunity for the Trojanettes. I think it's easy to say that that's probably close to 20 in this game. Troxler Scott misfires. Jones drives, has nothing. Wayner. Oh yeah, Brady Wayner keeping the Trojanettes in this game. Fontana, three, off the rim. Wayner, she drives, foul on Troxler Scott. Roxier comes in for Troxler Scott. She's got 3 fouls on this game. Got to be careful. We are working on Day. That's a foul on Day. Her second. Jones gets the inbound handoff to Wisłowski. Now back to Jones. Corner Reed trying to go to right. Who else is there but Savannah Day? She could be working on a double-double for points and steals. Not something you see often. Day drives, floater, no good. Wayner all the way across court to Jones. She drives, stops at the block. And that shot is short. 2 to go in the third quarter of play. Eagles lead by 7, 32-25. Weir tries to tip that one. Auxier under the rim. No good. 6-2, Fontana gets the rebound. Working on right. Shot is no good, but she is fouled by Wrights. Fontana, all back iron on that one. But the second is perfect. A little bit of pressure from La Mendola on Wayner. Wayner working on La Mendola. Gets a foul called. Wayner quickly to Weir. Gets swung around all the way to Wayner in the corner. Off the rim. These are some dangerous opportunities the Trojanettes are missing. Day unable to get it, but La Mendola does. She's open in the paint. Bounces off and out. Wisłowski. Wayner from the red line shoots. Are you kidding me, Brady Wayner? Single-handedly carrying this Trojanettes team on her back. Fontana fired a deep three as well. That missed. Tie up. Goes the Trojanettes' way. It's a 5-point difference in this game. Trojanettes could really use a score before halftime, before the end of the third quarter here, excuse me.
I agree, and another big shot like
Jones
Wayner's.
Off the back iron. Rice tries to tip it out, but goes straight to La Mendola, who's got numbers. Wide open, Razier. That just can't happen for the Trojanettes. Back to a 7-point lead. Nobody is there to help Wayner get the ball. 8 seconds. Wisłowski tries to get it to Rice. That's tipped away. Wayner with 2. Throws it up. Off the iron. Man, this place would have went nuts if that went in.
It was looking like it.
It felt like it should have too. Wayner unable to miss right now. Would not have been too surprised if that did go in with the way that she's been playing. Point guard does it all. But the Trojanettes now in the danger zone, down 7 with 8 minutes to go. Can they make a run? Get a little spurt to try to get back in this game.
And that's what they need. They need some momentum here to try and make the ultimate comeback.
It has not been a one-score game since halftime.
Trojanettes can't afford any mistakes here in the fourth quarter.
Both teams fighting for the 1 seed at the top of the division. Trojanettes have won 7 straight, Eagles 3 straight. Waiting for tucked-in shirts to start the fourth quarter. And here we go. 8 minutes to go. Rivalry game, Eagles, Trojanettes. Let's see what happens. Out to Rozier. Beats her man and Tater. But Trojanettes get the rebound after the miss. Weir. Wayner. Nice dish. Weir threading the needle to get that to Wayner, and she finishes from the block. And that's the exact play the Trojanettes needed to start this fourth quarter. Bring it within 5 now. Day working on O'Shea, and she's fouled. Mendola to Rozier. Rozier cutting down the middle. She's open, but too much on the layup. Doesn't even touch the rim. O'Shea, 3. Oh, yeah! North Catholic within 2 points. The momentum has completely switched. But Day. Oh, the Trojanettes just can't get rid of her. She's like that nagging splinter in your finger, just can't get rid of.
Huge 3 there from O'Shea, though, Jack. To keep this one close. Still have 6 minutes and 43 seconds to go.
4-point game. Oakland Catholic called a timeout on that one. I have a feeling this fourth quarter might take a little bit, Callie. Both teams calling a lot of timeouts down the stretch. This could become a one-score game very quickly, and it could come down to the last possession. Speaking of last possession, last night in men's college basketball, 3 games came down to the final play. Boopie Miller for SMU with a half-court buzzer beater for the win. Trojanettes ball coming from their own side. Wayner can run the baseline. There's a 1-2-2 press back for the Eagles. And they are pressing hard. Tipped out by Day. If Weir was smart, she'd just go streaking down the court. Nobody's playing back right now. Tater to Wrights. Corner 3. The Trojanettes cannot miss. 1 point game. This looks like a whole new basketball team for North Catholic. Travel, Oakland Eagles. Lucy Lamandola drags the foot. Ref is right there to see it. And now the Eagles will play back. Day with a little bit of a limp coming back. Hope she's okay. That'd be a huge loss for the Eagles. But she's maneuvering all right out there. Wrights, long mid-range, short. She gets her own rebound, spin move. No good. Oh, this place would have erupted if she made that one, Callie. Student section getting loud. Lamandola gives it to Z. She drives on Wayner. Difficult layup, no good. Tough angle. Rebound. Lamandola. Everyone fighting for the ball. Giving the most valiant effort. Oh my goodness, both teams slashing at their opponent. There could have been about 5 fouls called on separate occasions in the last 20 seconds.
I'll say, Trojanettes were especially looking for that last one. Is Tater looked like she was fouled, but
she's getting clubbed at midcourt.
Yeah.
That one, especially apparent. Lamandola. Over to Z. She tries to get it to Pullen. Oh my goodness. That feels like a dagger in the heart. Josie Fontana with a 3. Foul on Lamandola. That's her second. Tater. This is to Wayner. She gets her defender on skates. Can't get it right, so the rebound. Out to Wayner. She drives. Tries to dish, but she's fouled by Troxler Scott, who slashed Wayner. Wayner to Wrights. She's open for 3. No good. And Brady Wayner's called for the foul. 98 feet from the basket. .421 to play, 4-point game. Ref talking to Wayner. Wayner saying she's not doing anything. Troxler Scott brings it down, drives to the lane. And she's called for a travel. What a call on that one. Could have very well been called a tie-up. But the Stripes saw a travel first, too many steps. Timeout. Oakland coach Henry Schechter.
Man, Jack, what a game this has turned into.
Second quarter and third quarter. Little dry, both teams. Couple mistakes. Seemed like Oakland was really taking control are going to finish out this game, but the Trojanettes have roared back. Even though it's a 4-point game, it was just 1 point 2 minutes ago. With Brady Wayner on the court, she can hit a three from almost anywhere.
Yeah, these are going to be a big 4 minutes and 14 seconds.
Yeah, both teams looking to play their best basketball of the season. Perhaps. Oakland Catholic, after this game, will have a 3-game homestand against Highlands Freeports, and then an out-of-section game with Western Revere Academy from Ohio. Trojanettes, meanwhile, will go to Pine Richland for an out-of-section game, then go to Freeport, and then host Norwin. Wayner picks up her dribble over to Weir. O'Shea back to Weir. 3-pointer. No good. Trojanettes have been a little bit cooled as of the last couple minutes. Wright seemed to get shoved by Fontana. Ref claims to not have seen anything. We'll play on.
That was a pretty blatant shove, if you ask me.
And now Wright is called for a foul. She can't get much to go her way this game. Visibly upset.
Yeah, I mean that's a tough call, especially after missing that one.
Especially by the students' reaction. It was clear that something happened down in that corner. Wislovsky subs in for Tater. Three. Pulling off the mark. Nobody's there for the rebound, but Savannah Day. Amendola taking her time. Why rush when you have a 4-point lead and no shot clock? Day. Z. Air ball. Ends up being a pass to Fontana. Trojanette's rebounding has been very lacking on that last possession. 14 points for Fontana, nearing her average of 15.5 on the season. Wayner, almost stolen by Day. O'Shea drives baseline. She's fouled by Fontana. Wayner to take it out. Out to Weir, the long wingspan corrals that. But that'll go off her fingers. Oakland Catholic got a hand on that ball. And now Weir will come out for Jones. Trojanettes really need a defensive stop on this possession. Nice behind the back. Amendola brings it back out to midcourt. 2:20 to go. Fontana drives down the lane, but she misses the layup. Foul called on Savannah Day. It's going the other way. That's her third. She's got 3. Troxler Scott with 4 fouls. Wayner with 2 minutes to go. I feel like you got to get an open shot for Wayner. She's been your hot hand all game. Jones drives, jump stop. O'Shea tipped. And it's Oakland ball. Troxler Scott going down the lane. Layup no good. Foul on O'Shea. Timeout, Trojanettes. Callie, this feels eerily similar to the boys' game last Friday night. Trojans against the Knock Knights. Trojans unable to get past that 6-point barrier, it seemed like, all throughout the game. And it's kind of where the Trojanettes are stuck tonight against the Eagles.
Yeah, Jack, Trojanettes need to find a way to get some open lanes. Seems like they're almost forcing a couple passes that aren't there, which is causing Oakland Catholic to still have the upper hand in this one.
Both teams with 4 fouls committed in this quarter. Foul shots will come into play no matter the foul on the next one. If I'm the Trojanettes, I'm trying to foul Fontana. She had a couple misses earlier this game from the free throw line. Definitely don't want to give it easy foul shots to the guards. Wide open, pulling for 3. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. Pulled that ball down on a string through the hoop. Wayner drives in, writes 1:20 to go. They need a shot fast. Wayner from the red line. It's an air ball out of bounds. And it feels like this game is heading out of the Trojanettes' hands. Man press for the Trojanettes. Timeout, the Eagles. 1:10 to play, 9-point lead. And the Trojanettes so close. 1-point game. Only 4 minutes ago, and it just slipped right out of their hands. The big dagger coming from Fontana's 3. Trojanettes left her open, and they paid the price.
And ever since then, Oakland's been getting all their attempts to fall.
The Trojanettes played their best basketball this game. For 3 minutes, start the fourth quarter. Just needed to sustain that a little bit longer. Looking forward at the section. Seems like the only other threat is Burrell, listed at 4-2 in section play and 10-4 overall. Trojanettes have not faced off against them yet. Or sorry, yes they did. Trojanettes went to Burrell and beat them 65-39. And then the Eagles beat Burrell 56-41. So clearly a big difference in skill play between the top 2 teams and the rest of the section. Foul on Tater sends Troxler Scott to the line. Luckily for the Trojanettes, no time comes off the clock. And she gets the first to roll in, double-digit lead. And she hits the second. Troxler Scott with 8 points. Fontana with 14. Day with 15. Those 3 have really been the stars. And that's just the game in the nutshell right there. Trojanettes unable to get a good pass off on the offensive side. Foul on Wayner, 38.6. Fontana will go to the line. This is a tough loss for the Trojanettes, Callie. On 7 straight, got beat by these guys last time away. Thought they'd have a chance with a lot of their stars being healthy and at their own home court. And a bit of a letdown.
It is tough for sure, especially when you come to a point when you're so close. They only had that 1 point difference there for a little while, but just got out of reach for them. But I think the Trojanettes played good basketball this game. But Oakland just always seemed one step ahead.
Yeah, Oakland they were just better today. Simply put as that. Cleaner on almost every possession. Knew what to do with the ball as soon as they got it and when they didn't have the ball. Especially Savannah Day, always reading her opponent's eyes, knowing where that next pass is going. Another Trojanettes foul, that one on Wayner again. Fontana goes to the line for the second time in a minute. And she hits 13-point lead. Weir comes in for Jones. And she sinks her second. Wayner working on Troxler Scott, and that's an air ball. Out of bounds as Weir, 1.6 to go. And that will do it, folks. Oakland Catholic side erupts in joy. Trojanettes' disappointment in a difficult, tough loss in a rivalry game against their counterpart Catholic school in the Pittsburgh area.
Yeah, it is a difficult loss for sure, a tough loss. It was a hard battle all the way, but I think, early mistakes are what cost the Trojanettes, and they never really seem to fully bounce back from that. And like we keep saying over and over again, Oakland was just the better team tonight, and sometimes that's the way it goes, but the Trojanettes still have some games left to really prove themselves here.
Yeah, pattern for the Trojanettes, when they lose, or when they don't score high, they seem to lose. 21 points, 37, 35, and now 36 in all 4 of their losses. Otherwise, they're scoring above 50 every game. So it's really about the offense, it feels like, for the Trojanettes. They got to be hitting those shots and not turn the ball over. That was the big difference in this game. There's probably 25-plus turnovers at least for the Trojanettes. And you just can't turn the ball over that much. Give the other team so many opportunities.
Yeah, and I think that was big on Savannah Day's part for the Eagles. She was really giving the Trojanettes a lot of troubles on both sides of the court.
She was everywhere. She was giving them a run for their money. But that will do it for us tonight. Thank you for tuning in to this North Catholic Sports broadcast. Eagles take down the Trojanettes 50-36. I was Jack Davison alongside Callie Martis. Thank you for tuning in, and good night.